President Trump is planning to issue executive clemency for former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich and former New York Police Commissioner Bernie Kerik.
He served 8 years in jail. There's a long time to go. Many people disagree with the sentence. He's a Democrat. He's not a Republican. It was a prosecution by the same people, Comey, Fitzpatrick, the same group, very far from his children. They're growing older. They're going to high school now, and they rarely get to see their father outside of an orange uniform. I saw that, and I did commute his sentence. So he'll be able to go back home with his family after serving 8 years in jail. That was a tremendously powerful, ridiculous sentence, in my opinion.
Fascinating to me who Donald Trump cares about being in prison. Other wealthy crooks like himself, he does have sympathy for them being away from their children. Families at the border, not so much. So yeah, because Fox News told him to under the cover of him being a Democrat, because one, he was an Obama foe, and two, because Comey was the one who convicted him, or there was a Comey association, Trump has pardoned former Governor Rod Blagojevich, who was basically convicted of selling Obama's Senate seat for personal gain, sentenced for 14 years, served around half of it. Literal corruption that Trump has excused because drain the swamp, right? Blagojevich was removed from office in 2009 and was later convicted of a wide array of corruption charges, including attempted extortion of a children's hospital for campaign contributions and trying to sell former President Obama's Senate seat after he was elected to the White House in 2008. Extortion of a children's hospital. Extortion of a children's hospital. I'm just going to let that one sink in for you guys. He was infamously caught on tape speaking about the pay-for-play scheme involving Obama's seat. I've got this thing, and it's effing golden. I'm not just giving it up for effing nothing, Blagojevich said in a recorded phone call. It's just a stand-up guy, and in addition to selling Obama's seat, I will repeat, extorting a children's hospital. Blagojevich really hated Obama, really disliked him. He was caught on tape openly shopping the Treasury position, as well as Obama's seat to a billionaire, and just expressed resentment about how Obama ran on his record, God forbid, and was extremely bitter towards Obama, much like Trump, and that's not the only thing he shares with Trump. Blagojevich's wife, Patty, regularly appeared on Fox News to make the case for clemency, and the governor penned an op-ed from prison in January in which he ripped House Democrats for impeaching Trump, claiming lawmakers would have done the same to Abraham Lincoln. The president on Tuesday noted he had seen Patty Blagojevich on television. He also seized on a connection between U.S. Attorney Patrick Fitzgerald, who prosecuted Blagojevich's case, and former FBI Director James Comey. It's because Fitzgerald was on Comey's legal team, so conspiracy theory mongering, and yeah, Blagojevich and his wife played Trump like a fiddle, not like it's hard. I mean, Blagojevich was so universally despised that he was unanimously convicted in his state Senate impeachment trial. So once again, this is just a Fox News presidency. This is Trump remaining obsessed with President Obama in a super healthy way, by the way, and making his policy decisions based on whatever garbage he sees coming out of Fox News. He's really the Frankenstein of that programming. Obsessive Obama hatred, sexism, fear, racism, bluster bullying, conspiracy mongering like he was doing in this case. Roger Ailes would be very proud. But once again, so much of Trump's personal motivation comes back to just his vitriolic hatred of President Obama. You know, according to journalists, it was one of the major driving factors in why he ran, including the marketing potential. So Obama remains rent-free in his mind to this day as Trump pardons the swampiest of the swamp in Blagojevich.